So yes, inflation has gone up. It is going up at the moment. So for any new business owners, this might potentially be a bit of a new experience as inflation has been quite low the last couple of years. For any experienced business owners, might be a time to remind yourself of some of the steps you put in place when you last experienced this. So I'm just going to take you through 4 really basic and easy steps to help get really clear on what you could potentially do to make sure you're putting your business in the best place possible for a higher inflation rate. So step 1 is to get really clear on your data. So really have a strong understanding of what is existing within your business from a financial information point of view. So step 1 is get your bookkeeping done up to date, as up to date as possible. So from the previous month or the day of, if you're able to. And then if you're someone who's not that experienced in financial, I guess you don't have that much experience in financial information, even just P&Ls, profit and losses, or your balance sheet, then what I would ask you to do is to sit with your bookkeeper and just go through each line item on your balance sheet. So everything from cash all the way down to retained earnings and equity, and ask the bookkeeper to actually explain to you what's happening in the last couple of months in those categories. Some of them will be completely empty, there'll be nothing in there, but it's really good to have a clear understanding of what sits in these into these categories of line items, and it helps you just get a little bit more clarity about what's happening in your business, and that will take a little bit of anxiety away when you can understand what is actually happening and what exists in your P&L and balance sheet. Step 2 is, once you've had that done, talk to your accountant. So if your bookkeeper and your accountant are the same person, perfect. But talk to your accountant, ask them the same questions. Ask them about inflation, ask them about what they see for your business. They'll know better than most people, or maybe that other than yourself, will understand your business if they've been working with you for a while, about what are some of the things you should be doing or strategies that you've had potentially been looking at that you could put in place now. Nothing better than getting an expert or someone with a bit of experience to help mentor you and guide you through first-time experiences if you are first-time business owner experiencing inflation. Step 3, perform the cost analysis. So I did a blog on this topic. So getting in there and actually understanding what are the costs attributing to each one of your sales. So yes, things are going to most likely go up in price, but do a new one and get really, really clear on, if I sell something, how much am I actually making from that sale, and see if those inputs or those cost of goods sold have gone up, and see how you might need to adjust your prices to handle those prices or those cost of goods sold going higher. Okay, a really, really important one to look at to make sure that you're still making as much profit as you can possibly make out of that sale that's appropriate at this time. And last one is, when you are generating that new revenue price, make sure you base that price on evidence and not your general gut feeling. So you'll still need to make a decision about how high you can go depending on the environment and the health of your industry at that point in time. But you don't want to be doing that without having all the information in front of you and making a really informed decision. So you might want to do this with your accountant as well. But you'll need to take not only the financial information into play about how much profit you're going to generate, what the margin is on that, and then also how your customers might feel about that price increase, or how you approach letting them know about that increase is also really, really important. But you want to feel like you've got all the information in one place before you make that decision. So if anyone ever questions it, or you do get questions from very loyal customers about the price going up, you can explain to them why you've done what you've done. And also it can let you feel like you've made the right decision for your business and the ongoing financial health of it. So 4 steps, very, very simple. Start with getting the information right, then seek some basic guidance, and then from there make a really informed decision. So good luck. And just a reminder that nearly every industry in the world is going to experience inflation. So you're not the only one in this boat, and there's a lot of people you can talk to when going through this process.
you.